going to be looks.
All right, I tried looksmaxxing for 30 days. Now, I don't know if I wouldn't recommend trying this at home, but I mean, you could try it at home. I don't know if you want to be a looksmaxer or whatever.
Maxing. I discovered looksmaxxing from a popular streamer named Clavicular who sparked
Clavicular.
a massive trend online about improving your looks. From steroid usage to facial exercises and even bone smashing. So I wanted to try these unorthodox techniques for the next 30 days to see if I can enhance my appearance and to answer a question. Does looksmaxxing actually work? It's day one, so let's go over some of my looksmaxxing goals for the next 30 days. One of my goals is to have better and clearer skin. I'm going to be doing that with a strict skincare regimen. Another goal of mine is to get rid of my eye bags and de-bloat my face so I can get hollow cheeks. And after doing some digging on some incel-like looksmaxxing forums, I found out I'm a 6 out of 10. And how did I come to this conclusion? This looksmaxxing app analyzed my facial features. 6 out of 10? I need to walk in. And according to these looksmaxxing forums, a perfect
Yo,
man
no
would have hunter
way.
eyes, hollow cheeks, clear skin, this. Well, basically, this would be a 10 out of 10.
I'm mugging. It was a mystery to mugging.
So for day one, I'm going to be trying their first recommended technique to improve my looks. Jaw exercises and posture training. This is me doing my first set of jaw exercising, using my hands to create resistance against the jaw. These are called resisted jaw openings and help sharpening your jawline. I followed it up with some laying down neck curls and they were super awkward as it's my first time doing this. I also got really lightheaded when I got up and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to continue this challenge. But after that, I did some chin tucks against the wall, and these help.
Well, the thing is, like, I feel like if I were to do this, I would be like, bro, is this really working? And then stop, like, 2 days into the grind.
Remove your double chin. And because it's day 2 of my looksmaxxing journey, I decided to shave my face to show off a bit more of my facial definition. And I can't grow a full beard, so I definitely recommend doing this if you struggle with the same problem. Moving on, I gua-sha'd my face because it helps with lymphatic drainage and debloating. I did my nightly skincare routine, which consists of a serum, toner, moisturizer, and
I mean, he already got like the looksmaxer type cut and like cheekage.
some eye bag cream. Basically, my whole life, I've struggled with dark circles around my eyes, and it's always been something I wanted to fix. I went to bed, and during my nightly doom scroll, I came across something. What is bone smashing? Starting day 2, I had a question that needed to be answered. You might be wondering why I have a hammer. Well, because last night I discovered something called bone smashing. So basically you hit your cheekbone, causing micro fractures in the skull to increase your bone mass and density. So
Ouch.
I guess we'll just give this a shot. This hurts. I don't know why anyone would do this. I'm not sure if doing this early in the morning was the best idea because I do plan on going to the gym. My face hurts. I don't know if you guys can see the red swelling, but that's enough bone smash.
Dang, what if you bone smash the wrong way and you end up looking worse than what you did before? Your head is like, looks like a freaking YouTube play button.
For day 2. So I just did my first bone smash and I'm honestly not sure what I think of this technique. It's literally bruising my face. I guess for the remainder of the 30 days, I'm gonna continue bone smashing. Went to the gym for a nice leg workout and I had my hoodie on because my face was still red from hitting it with a hammer. I did my basic shower routine and noticed my skin was getting a lot clearer. Well, kind of. So I instantly went back and did some more skincare before I headed to bed. And can't forget my resisted jaw exercises, but they began to really hurt. I went down and did some neck curls before I went to bed, and I also did some posture training. I just got my jaw exercisers in the mail, and well, I'm gonna put these to the test now. Opening it up, it comes with 4 different levels. Green being 30 pounds, intermediate, the blue one, being 40 pounds, advanced, the red one, being 50 pounds, and black being 60 pounds as the strongest level. And since it's week 1 of this challenge, I'm going to start with the green, and if it's too easy, I'm going to ramp it up. So the instructions are basically start with a beginner set and increase the level as your jaw becomes stronger. If you can easily do 100 to 150 reps a day, you should move to the next resistance level. So I'm going to try the green ones now, and if it's too easy, I'm going to move it up. These things are hard. I can literally feel it working my jaw. Okay, 150 reps are done, and my face is so sore. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to
Yo, it looks like his face is uneven now. Like this part looks more defined, and then this one is more like rounded and shaped.
eat.
Eating definitely sucks.
I also got jawline gum. Apart from my jaw exercisers, I feel like this might be an easier alternative to get used to because I like chewing gum. So I'm going to try my first piece of this looksmaxxing gum. Seems like regular gum. Holy shit, it's hard. This is probably the stiffest gum I've ever chewed in my life. It says one gum is one facial workout. Train your jaw, 5-minute workout, and it's sugar-free and vegan. So, I guess that's good. Okay, it's been 5 minutes, and I've never had so much facial activity in my entire life. I went to the gym, showered, did my skincare, and finished off the day with some neck curls and was feeling pretty good. Day 4, my skin was noticeably clearer, and I continued throughout the day with
Hey, it's working low key. I see it. And the crazy thing is, he already looked like a looks maxer when he first started it. So,
my regular routine. It's day 5, and now I'm going to up the level of the jaw exercisers to see how much difference the 10 pounds actually makes. Just 10 pounds, and it's noticeably different. So I just finished with level 2 for the first time, and my jaw is incredibly sore. So let's see if I get used to this as the days go on. Finishing day 5 with my skincare, neck curls, and some jawline gum, I quickly headed to bed and doom scrolled. What? There's no way this works. It's day 6, almost a week in, and we're continuing to bone smash. This is the most unenjoyable thing ever, and my face is starting to bruise, and I look literally insane. Went to the gym and kept my hoodie on again because this bone smashing makes my face so red. I chewed on some looksmaxxing gum and continued with the 40-pound jaw strengtheners. Did a set of neck curls and got really lightheaded again. This challenge has not gotten any easier. Fast forward to day 8, it's 5 in the morning and I've got a flight to catch. But this didn't stop me from getting some of my looksmaxxing in. I'm literally chewing my gum on the plane. And if you're wondering where I'm going, I've got a video to record with my boys over at Family Friendly. It's already day 9 and the traveling won't stop me from looksmaxxing. I've started to become hooked to it. But during my trip, I unfortunately got news of a passing of one of my family members, and it made it a lot harder for me to want to record. But as the days went on, I wanted to push through and
R.I.P. his family member. Damn, that's crazy.
continue my journey.
Day 16.
Bro, it looks
Back
like it's
home
working.
in Canada.
Bro, what the... Yo, whoa.
I now began to take this challenge way more seriously and really wanted to see some noticeable results. It's been just over 2 weeks since I've done my last looksmaxxing analyzation, so now I kind of want to see an update to see where I'm at and see my progress. It doesn't really pick it up on my camera, but as you can see on the left side, I was just bone smashing before taking these photos. I took a front profile picture and then a side profile picture as well. It's currently analyzing right now, so let's see how much progress I've made in just over 2 weeks. I am now an 86 out of 100, which is actually a crazy improvement from my first scan being a 6 out of 10. It also shows I have a potential on 92, as well as my cheekbones and jawline being very well improved.
Yo, I mean, whenever I said don't try this at home, the beginning of the video, maybe you should try this at home. I don't know.
With just under 2 weeks left, let's see how much more improvement I can really make. It's 17 days into this, and I actually just found out you're supposed to keep your head stable while you bone smash. I don't don't know if this is just more cope, but it may prevent me from getting a concussion. And you guys might already think, I already have fucking burn damage. But that's okay. This is a test for myself to prove if you guys should actually do this. Now I'm gonna chew some jaw gum to continue with my regimen because I'm starting to see some progress as my analyzation also gives you guys a bit of proof. I was starting to feel way more confident after seeing some good results from the looksmaxxing scan, and all I can say is just wait till day 30 to see what happens. And because there's only so many days left, I wanted to move on to the 50-pound jaw exerciser
Ouch.
to increase my results even more. Definitely a noticeable difference in just 10 pounds. It's day 19, I just got out of bed, and I think this is the clearest my skin has been this whole time, which is honestly such a good sign, and I'm excited to go on with my looksmaxxing today. Yeah, pretty proud of what's going on so far. It's almost day 20, and the gum has honestly gotten so much easier.
Nah, bro, we might have to start this looksmax. Oh my gosh, we might have to start this looksmaxxing campaign.
Chew, and my jaw just feels overall way stronger and honestly looks a lot better too. I might start going to 2 pieces a day. So I'm done chewing my looksmaxxing gum, and now it's time for me to go straight into my jaw exerciser. And a reminder, this one is 50 pounds, and comparing that to the 30 pounds, it's a pretty big difference. This one feels just as strong as the 30-pound one did the first time I used it. So I think that's a good sign because I've made some good progress. I don't know if you guys could even hear what I just said. I'm like rep 90 and my jaw is starting to hurt. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to do it right after my gum. Okay, I'm done with those. My jaw
Dang,
is extremely
my
sore,
nose is running.
and I think I'm gonna just try and go on with my day, but eating might be a bit harder. After the 50-pound jaw exerciser, eating was damn near impossible. I then did some chin tucks against the wall and some laying down neck curls. Maybe I've done too much looksmaxxing today. It's day 20, 10 days left. Let's see how much I can really change in these next 10 days. I'm really going to be locked in. Lots of looksmaxxing and following all these unorthodox routines. Just got home from the gym, and honestly, my neck is so sore, and I don't know if it's from these jaw exercises I've been doing or the neck stretching, but it's kind of starting to catch up to me. Anyways, I'm gonna stick to my routine though and power through it, and I'm gonna do some bone smashing.
Now, something I always think about like these looksmaxers is like, do they forget that like their old features are gonna just get passed down to their kids? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? But I don't know.
Just gonna follow that up with 150 reps of the 50-pound jaw exerciser. Just did 150 reps of this, and it's by far the strongest workout my jaw has ever experienced, and I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to even up it to the next level. I just got out of the steam shower, haven't done that in a while, feeling pretty refreshed. Now I'm just going to continue my night with some chin exercises and add some more reps to my routine. I don't know if it's because I upped the jaw strengthener, but my neck is so sore today. And I honestly planned on doing a lot more reps than usual, but I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if it's all catching up to me at once, but today has definitely been one of the most difficult days throughout this challenge. And I honestly almost feel like I'm starting to lose a bit of motivation. But even though the other day I was starting to see some really noticeable results, I feel like these next 10 days are going to become really hard. Because there's 10 days left, I'm now moving on to the 60-pound jaw
Ouch,
exercise.
I know that hurt.
It was basically like the equivalent of chewing on a brick. I continued my routine of bone smashing, and if you guys were wondering, this has not gotten any easier. I did some chin tucks and neck curls, which have gotten easier with time, and I noticed I look pretty tan, but that's because I actually used a tanning bed at the gym yesterday. I just forgot to mention it. The next day, I chewed on the 60-pound bricks again, literally bricks,
And just like I said with the 50-pound exerciser, this is the most my jaw has ever been worked. Pause. I then compared my current physique to day one and had noticed quite a bit more definition, which is always a bonus. Did my
Huh.
neck
I mainly noticing like jaw, bro.
curls and chin tucks, and then struggled to eat, per usual. These days were all roughly the same, but come day 28, I was getting ready to see some final results. And just like the other days, I did some bone smashing, but like a lot of bone smashing, to really emphasize if I'm going to be making progress. I instantly put the 60-pound jaw exerciser in, and in the past couple days, just like the other ones, it got much easier. At this point in the challenge, I was chewing the looksmaxxing gum as if it was regular gum. It just felt too easy for only one piece a day. Finishing off the night with chin tucks and neck curls, I was ready for the final day of looksmaxxing. It's now day 29, the last day of this challenge, and no better way to start it by cleaning up my face to really show off my progress. After I showered, I was blow drying my hair, and my camera somehow fell into my toilet. Luckily, my camera still worked. I chewed my last piece of looksmaxxing gum and did my final round of bone smashing, and was honestly so done with hitting myself in the face with a hammer. In 29 days of this, I would seriously not recommend doing it. This was mainly to push the looksmaxxing narrative. Something I would recommend getting though is a jaw exerciser. This was something I saw noticeable progress doing. It's finally day 30 of my
Day
looksmaxxing journey, so
30.
let's see some results. I quickly did some more bone smashing and mogged the camera and then chewed on my jaw exerciser one last time. And now what we've all been waiting for, to see the final results. I got rated an 88 out of 100, which is so crazy because I started way back at a 6 out of 10. Comparing my 3 face scans, I've noticeably changed over the course of 30 days and I'm pretty proud of myself. Realistically, not much change from the day 17 scan, but my potential is now at a 94. Here's what I thought were my worst and my best days, but looks are subjective. Subscribe for more.
Dang, that was a crazy video. Hope you liked that video. It was interesting. And subscribe and share.